going on, guys? Now completed 15 days of my 30-day distilled water fast. Halfway through now, feeling pretty good. Definitely more tired than before on my previous fast, from what I could tell. Not sure if it's because I've changed the water or not. I really don't think so. I think it's well. I think it's just different. Every single one of my fasts have been different. This is my fourth one. Every single one of them have been different. This one I'm just a little bit more tired than I usually am. Uh, yeah, I have not had a BM since my last video. It's kind of surprising. I am having a whole lot of activity though in my intestines and in my gut. A lot of gas too. Almost instantly after I drink water, I start to get a lot of gas, a lot of activity, a lot of rumbling. Like if my stomach's trying to do something, or if I'm trying to have a bowel movement but I'm not. Yeah, just a lot of gas, burping, a lot out the other end as well. Um, I'm still drinking about the same amount of water, probably less. I would say it's probably down to maybe a half a gallon, maybe less than half a gallon a day. Once again, I'm just drinking to thirst, and I'm just looking at my urine, seeing what my urine looks like. If it's too dark, then I'll just increase my water intake. But I haven't really noticed it being very dark at all, so I've just been continuing the same amount of water. Um, yeah, so I want to bring up a couple of things that I probably hadn't brought up before. I do get water detox symptoms. I do get the detox symptoms, and that being, I do get headaches every now and again. They don't really last too long. They're not very, they're somewhat painful, but they don't last very long. I mean, they'll probably last at the hour the most, maybe 2 hours. Nah, not 2 hours. Probably about an hour the most, and they'll be on and off. Um, what else? Just some things I wanted to make sure that I cover that I don't really talk about. I do still get nausea every now and again. It's not very often, but I do get nausea. I do get lightheaded. I do have a lot of energy. I do feel like I can do anything and everything. But when it comes to actually doing things, I feel like I'm getting burnt out, or I don't have as much energy as I would have normally. For instance, I was couldn't tell, I was sweeping or mop. I was sweeping the kitchen the other day. It's a pretty big kitchen. I was sweeping it up, and I was using the big broom, and I was doing it like nothing. I'm going around, I'm cleaning. I was staying busy, staying active. Uh, but by the time I got through, I was huffing and puffing. I didn't even realize it. I mean, I'm just standing there like, I mean, it was. I mean, it felt. I mean, it didn't feel like it got to me, but until I was through and I was standing there and I realized my breathing and how heavy it was, I was like, man, maybe I need to sit down a little bit. And I kind of overdid it, maybe. But I mean, I was doing more than sleeping. I was going here, going there. I was doing this, doing that, taking the trash out. I mean, I was just staying busy. I was staying, cleaning up. But I definitely felt more drained than I usually do. Same thing at work. I mean, I felt like I could do anything and everything, and then when it comes to lifting up certain things or carrying a certain amount of weight, by the time I get through with it or I put it down, I'm just like, whew, like, hold on, man. I need a second here. But yeah, I just want to clear things up, make sure I don't seem like I'm going through this, like it ain't nothing. It is very difficult. Fasting is difficult, but I mean, it's really all just a mind game. Uh, that's pretty much the only thing that I've noticed mainly from this fast is that I've been in my head a lot lately, and by in my head a lot I mean just a little bit more conscious, consciousness. I mean, you start to hear that voice in your head, and once you start to listen to that voice in your head, that voice in your head starts to mean a whole lot more, if that makes any sense at all. Uh, but yeah, again with the sleep, I'm still sleeping kind of about the same, just a little bit more than I normally do regularly. Not sure if it's because of the changes in water. I really don't think it is. Um, I think it could just be the work and just a different feelings from different fasts. Once again, this being my fourth fast. Uh, but yeah. Um, That's pretty much all I got for you guys this time around. I am going to be doing another weight check on my 20th day, so about 5 days from now, I'm gonna be checking my weight once again for those who are interested. But yeah, all right, guys. Until next time.